Hey everyone, my name's Sebastian from Atmoseeker, and I'm going to be looking at getting the most out of your terrain with some lighting effects. Often with a terrain board, lots of work is put into the models and crafting, but I also try to consider the staging and lighting. This is the stage on which our heroes and villains battle to the death. Dramatic lighting can transform even extremely simple terrain into a cinematic role-playing experience. This is just a portable setup that I've put together. I won't go into the fine specifics about the lights themselves, but more the principles associated with them and how they can dramatically change the look of your terrain. You can achieve similar effects with alternative models of lights. The first step is to create the general ambient light for the board. This will help unify the terrain on the board and set the general tone. Here, I have a pair of pocket RGB video lights mounted on selfie stands opposite each other. Most lights of this kind come with a smartphone app where you can control the hue and intensity. When picking the colors, it's helpful to think of what light would be motivated in your scene. Is it a specific location, or are you trying to evoke a particular mood or energy? It's better to not saturate it in one particular color, but rather have the colors complement each other and fill in the dark shadows. Up here, mounted at the back, I have a couple of spotlights. I'm using these to create a brighter focal area in a part of the board where the main action is. On this one, I'm using a modifier called a snoot to narrow the light beam into a spotlight. The second one is being used as an edge light to highlight shapes and forms on the board. In addition to the general lighting, it's good to have some feature lighting to add some visual interest to simulate practical lighting in terrain. These remote control LED tea lights are some great compact lights that can fit in and around terrain. They come in useful to add some focus areas on the board, especially if you're not handy at wiring lights into terrain. Since terrain and miniatures are inherently static, adding some movement with effects is a great way to make a board feel alive and animated. At the back here, I use an RGB wavelight that creates a rippled moving effect that's great for simulating effects like water, snow and wind, and fire and lava. Those are some of the basic lighting techniques that are great for modifying terrain into a variety of situations and locations. Especially if you add some ambient sound effects and fog, this will truly turn your encounters into an immersive, atmospheric experience. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, I'm Sebastian, and let's create and inspire.